one of India's top breakthrough actors, our lovely Kubbra Sait.
Um, so I had just finished one of the most incredible shows of my life. You know, there was screaming, shouting, applause, there was joy. It was chaotic. I came back into my room, I shut the door, and it was a dichotomy of silence. It was silence. It was the room, the four walls, and me. Time to reflect. I looked at my reflection, looked at myself intently, and I said, shit, what if they've stolen my TV? So this is not really the end of the story or the beginning. This is the middle of the story. Because the story begins 12 hours before this very moment. So the previous night, I was partying at a wedding in Udaipur. And when you are partying at a wedding in Udaipur, there is no sobriety whatsoever. It's shots, 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 shots. And I'm like, I have a super early morning flight to take. And they're like, it's fine. You'll sleep through it. You party all night. And I was like, yes. That's what I did. I walked into this plane to board a flight from Udaipur to Mumbai. I was holding this book in my hand that read, the title of it which read, What French Women Know. I walked in and I saw this beautiful couple, just like you, holding hands and talking to each other, shrugging their shoulders and going like, and I'm like, French? They saw the title of the book and said, oui! And I said, oui! And there went my big plans of sleep. I sat through that entire flight, spoke to each other, Pauline, Lucas, childhood sweethearts. They had met in school. They decided to travel around the world before they decided to get married. The idea was, if at the end of the trip they still loved each other and they could tolerate each other, they would ask each other to marry themselves. It was fantastic. And I was like, oh my God, I'm the messiah of this love story. This is great stuff. So I asked them, I said, what's your plan and how India, you know? And they were like, so Bombay is our last stop. And then we board a flight tonight to Paris, and then we'll see what happens. So I said, what's your big plan? What are you going to do in Bombay? So they said, we're going to go to the international airport. We didn't have this cool, swanky bypass to the airport at that point. So it was really far away. But we're going to drop our bags there, go to Gateway of India, catch an Indian meal. And then Pauline looked at me and said, I look like really hairy because I haven't waxed. And we're kind of hungry. So we'll try to fix everything in. And I said, 1 second. I'm the messiah of this love story. I will save you and save the day and make your day. You know what, guys? Y'all are coming home. I know them for exactly 1 hour, 20 minutes. You guys are coming home. You leave your bags in my house. I hooked up a salon, got them breakfast, booked them a dinner table at an Indian restaurant. I unpacked, repacked, and I flew away to Delhi. And this is where I'm sitting. I just gave 2 strangers my house keys, and I don't know why I believe they'll steal my TV. So I picked up the phone and called my neighbor. I said, Auntie, did my friends leave the house key behind? Yes, beta, they left the house keys behind. They've left. But why do you sound so worried? They are your friends, right? Yes. I'll see you tomorrow. So I boarded the flight the next morning, and I'm so nervous. I put in the keys, slowly turned the door open, and I saw my TV. I was so happy. But under the TV was a note. And they said, we've traveled almost half the world, and we've experienced hospitality from all over. But there was something special about your hospitality, and thank you so much for showing that Indians care beyond their call of duty. Pauline also said that Lucas that night proposed and asked her to marry him. And I was invited to this wedding in their chateau in the south of France. And now I couldn't make it to the wedding, right? So I felt really bad. But the following year, it was Mum, my brother, and I who went to visit Paris. We were invited to this home, introduced to Lucas and Pauline's family and extended family. We became family. And just about last year, I was browsing Instagram and I saw this unique glow on Pauline's face. And I texted her, "Is there something I should know?" And she said, "Yes, in a few months, you are going to be a godmother." So, well, for me, I just took this free fall of trust and I found love and I found family. Thank you.
I love Kommune and Kommune loves me. We're a happy family. So you can do the same by liking, sharing and subscribing. And you can press the bell icon somewhere there. Here?